Good morning, Chuck here and Paige with no time to be sad. Hey, today I want to give you guys a little quick update of what's going on. We're leaving in a couple of days to go to Bak Chong. It's going to be 4 days with the mafias. We're planning on going to a couple of different places this time. We're going to go to some, what'd you say, some kind of Japanese market or?
Garden.
Some garden or?
Restaurant.
It's going to be fun?
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. I got a new Christmas tree. We're going to put our Christmas decorations up. Today is the 4th, I think. So that's how delayed my videos are. I'm sorry, but we've been meeting a whole lot of subscribers. We've had probably 12 or 15 subscribers pop in here in the last couple of days. And I've got some in the Thai Pnom and some in Mukdahan that I've met on my bicycle. And yeah, been very busy. We're going to meet a couple tonight at the restaurant for dinner. He brought me, he worked for the Los Angeles Fire Department. He's an interesting guy. I'm going to get some information from him tonight. He lives part-time in Vietnam. His wife is Vietnamese. But I know there's a lot of people considering moving to Vietnam too. So I talked to somebody the other day, did an interview who was from the Philippines or lived in the Philippines part-time too. So we'll go talk to him tonight and see what he likes about Vietnam. Maybe it'll be interesting. What are you doing? What is that?
Some music for him.
Is that for your mom's karaoke machine?
Yeah.
There's a lot of music here. You need more?
I can.
So last year, you guys remember, I made a video on the local school here, and me and Paige donated our time and some money to one of the poor schools here. I was talking to one of the teachers here one day, and I don't know, she was talking about how some of the kids are coming to school and they smell because they're not able to take baths, and my father-in-law is working out here. She was telling me about how the feet smelled and they had bugs and all this stuff, and I'm like, that's weird. But she said some of the kids can't even afford to have socks. Maybe they have one or no socks, and they don't have parents, and I don't know. So I was like, wow, you know, we could help these people. No kid should go to school with lice and not being able to wear socks. So I said, let's get with the school and let's find out if we can help. You're welcome. ไม่เป็นไรครับไม่เป็นไร So here's all the sporting goods. Very cool. ขอไอทีมครับครับผม
ว่าอยากกินแบบนี้กินไหมคะ
อะไรครับ
กินไหม
ทีมครับเอาครับ
ไม่กินไหม เข้าไปทำไมงง
เ So we did, and it was a success, and I made an awesome video at the beginning of the year, and yeah. So after I made the video, a lot of people said, oh, you know, if I can do it, I want to contribute too, if there's anything I can do. So, you know, the thing is, I got to do something that'll actually benefit the kids or the school. I don't want to just do some kind of like charity thing, but it's Christmas time, and the people that wanted to contribute last time, that I ended up cutting off the donations because it was too much. And I ended up having to give the rest of the cash to the students, which I showed in the video. So I just can't, it can't be so much money, because the problem is that, well, not just Thai people, but Thai people are not very good with cash. So I want to make sure that, you know, everybody got what they needed. We got all the supplies, and it turned out to be a totally awesome day at the school. So anyway, people said, if I can contribute next time, we'll do something. So I wasn't sure if we were going to do something, but we're trying to plan something for Christmas. We're going to try to get the teacher here today and figure out how we can coordinate this. So it's going to happen. Whether it's going to be Christmas Day or the day after, the day before, I'm not sure yet, but we're going to try to do like here's my thoughts right now. Whatever supplies that they need for the school, we're going to get them the supply. The problem is, here's the thing with the school. They're government schools. This is a pretty big school, but there's only like 160 students, right? Something like that. And it's in a very poor area, so they don't get quite a lot of funding for this particular school because of the area that it's in. So, and a lot of, it's not just that, but a lot of the kids, their parents are farmers, if they even have parents, and they have very minimal to, I don't know. They have very minimal things in life. So if I could help, then it makes me feel good to do so, and we're going to try to do it again this time. So I'm thinking a Christmas tree for sure. I'm not thinking Santa Claus. I'm not dressing up in a suit. I don't even know if I could find a suit anyway. And I don't want to try to wrap, you know, a couple hundred gifts. So I'm thinking we'll have food catered in, have a celebration, the ice cream cart. Yeah, it's cold right now. I'm wearing a jacket. It's actually freezing. Right, I don't know what the temperature is. It's probably like 12 degrees Celsius. But I'm thinking about just each classroom making one present with the stuff inside for the supplies that they need for the classrooms, and maybe individual things for the students. I'm not sure 100% how I can pull this off and exactly what they need. So anyway, yeah, it's hard for me to ask if you guys want to donate when I don't have the details. But anyway, if you want to contribute to be part of this, I'll leave the link in the description box, the PayPal account, and I'm going to make it happen for the kids. And this is just for the people that wanted to donate last time that didn't get a chance to do it. And I recommend you guys watching the video of what we did for the students last year, and it'll be something similar to what, or not last year, but last video, and it'll be something similar to that this time. But my mother-in-law told me I got to make a crap load of cookies. Well, actually, I said, you want me to make some cookies? Because I bought these nice little raisins the other day, and I said, I'm going to make these raisin oatmeal cookies. So she goes, oh yeah, we're going to Pak Chong. There's going to be all these people make, you know, some coffee cookies and some extra cookies. So I got to make a lot of cookies today, and I got to put my Christmas tree up with the decoration. So
Yeah, big Christmas tree.
yeah, I upgraded. The ones last year were smaller. This one's, maybe next year I'll get a grown-up size. But we went and looked at them the other day. It was like 1,600 baht.
Yeah,
That's too much. That's like 45 bucks for a damn fake Christmas tree. I guess they're more than that in America, huh? They're like over $100. I don't know. I did this last year at home. We did the white elephant Christmas Christmas present exchange thing. I don't know if you guys ever done that. If that's just an American thing, I'm not sure, but. Hello, how are you? Very good. Okay, guys, they're fixing to open the Christmas presents. I want to thank you guys very much for sending the donations. I hope I got good enough presents for you guys, from you guys, and yeah, it means a lot to me to be able to share that with the kids. I want to thank all the Patreon people too for donating to the channel throughout the year. It really does mean a lot to me and Paige, and I'm glad we can entertain you, and I hope we can keep you entertained. So anyway, I'm gonna open some presents. Thank you very much. You guys have a Merry Christmas. Cream? Cream.
น้องครีมน้องครีมก่อนอันนี้ดินี่ก็น้องครีมเดี๋ยวค่อยเปิดพร้อมกันรอก่อนถือไปก่อนขอบคุณครับพี่ยังค่ะ
เดี๋ยว
ปูดก็เอาโซ่มาให้บำรุงร่างกายคุณต่างหาก
แม่มาแม่เจียม
ที่ไหนเพื่อนเอาเปิดเราโอ้ยดีใจใจข่อยเพราะว่าฉันมาที่ตรงนี้มันถือใจเป็นชอบโสมอยู่แล้ว
มันถือใจเดิมเลย
ใจเดิมยิ้มให้ได้สิยิ้มได้
ดาวก็ไปจับงานในรถมาเขาใช้คำว่าสอง
เย้ตรงนี้
They really liked it. They had fun, and I'm going to do it again for them this year for Christmas too. So yeah, always entertaining. Let's make some cookies. So I have the head of the school and the teacher here now, and we're discussing how we're going to do this. So we're talking about taking them to Mukdahan and Pompano. Thai Pnum to a restaurant. So we'll get all the kids, get them together, and bus them to a restaurant here for food, for a meal here in town and not at school. And then they're going to dance, have a dance, or is it going to be a concert?
Yeah, they're going to do the dance first, and then go eat, and then go back to school.
Are they going to do it in like a hall or something? Where's the dance going to be? At school? Okay. So they're going to do like a little Christmas celebration, and we're going to do like a white elephant gift exchange, and then a little ceremony. I want to get a Christmas tree, and we're going to try to get like I'm not sure yet on the gifts, so we're discussing that. We got to figure out, we got to get with the individual teachers and see what the classrooms need. And then maybe bring in, when they're done with the dinner, have some ice cream and some kind of ties, some kind of snacks. The kids are kind of picky with the snacks, so figure out a way to get the snacks. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now that we're going to do. So I think that'll be pretty fun. We're figuring it out. What? Okay, there's my Christmas tree. What happened to my lights? Oh, there they are. They're blinking kind of slow. They're Thailand style lights, so they're a little slow. So, okay, so yeah, there's also, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this, I've already committed to it. Me and Paige are gonna fund this event. whether you guys send anything or not. The only reason why I'm doing this little thing is because the last time I bought this stuff for the kids in the video that I just shared with you, a lot of people wanted to donate that didn't get a chance because I cut it off, and they wanted to be able to contribute to the kids too. So I told them I would try to put something together for Christmas. So this is the reason why I'm doing this. Whether you want to send something or not, it's totally up to you. It's no problem. I don't expect anybody to send anything. But we are going to have an awesome Christmas event for the kids that me and Paige are going to host. And then there's also Children's Day next month. So it's a Children's Day, and we want to sponsor that too. So if we get any donations that go over the amount, then we're going to use that for that event too. But I will say this, a lot of people last year wanted to buy the Mafias, or they wanted to buy the kids, like a home cake, cream, theme, little Garfield, Paul Red, Maroon, anybody, they wanted to buy them something. So please specify if you send money on what you want me to do with that money. It doesn't have to be really specific, because maybe I can't accommodate your needs, but at least let me know if it's for the kids at school, if it's for a bottle of rum for Mafia, or whatever. So again, just click the link down below. It's a PayPal account. The weird name is Paige's name. It's going to go into an account that we had set up. So everything I do now is funneled into Paige. So yeah, it all goes to Paige. Yeah, so anyway, let's make some cookies. Again. What are you writing on my board? Oh, Children's Day, so I don't forget. Oh, very good. You should do that a lot. Like, write stuff down for me on my Thai board. I need to put some more. This is how I learn. I write this down and I study it, and then when I remember it, I put some new stuff on there. So yeah, anyway, they sure are being loud out here. My oatmeal raisin cookies turned out perfect, but my chocolate chip cookies, I don't know, they didn't turn out too good. I tried to make a big batch, and I may have forgotten something. I'm not sure. My mother-in-law likes it, says it tastes really good, so I think it's kind of plain. But anyway, the oatmeal cookie's good. I put this, one of my awesome subscribers from Canada got me a gift package, and he sent this Canadian whiskey. It's like syrup though, maple syrup. I don't know, it's not thick, but it's very sweet. So I like to put this in desserts. And yeah, it's pretty good with dessert, huh? Hello. Come check out my, oh shit, almost died. Hang on. So I'm gonna go, I think, to Macro and buy the tree and all the decorations I saw there at Macro for the school. Editing some videos. I'm about to go change, and we're gonna go meet up with a subscriber tonight for dinner, maybe early dinner. The past couple of nights I had salad the last 2 nights for dinner, and I didn't eat anything. I stopped eating at 6 o'clock, and then I didn't eat anything again till the following morning till like 7:45. So tomorrow I'm going on another bike ride, and then Saturday we're going to Pak Chong. But the guy that was here, that was he's the superintendent for the schools, and then the lady was the head teacher for that school. So, you know, I asked him first and foremost, I said, is this okay that I'm doing this? You know, I don't want to cause any problems, you know. I said, I just want to, you know, I want to help the kids a little bit. I said, oh no, it's no problem at all. So He actually got a bonus, and I don't know why. He said that he planned on trying to do this. It was only like 2,000 baht, but he's like, bonus. And then they were going to get the other teachers to try to donate and do something for Christmas. So now that I've come along and said I'll take care of it myself, they're all happy. So yeah, anyway, let's get ready to go. Well, sorry I'm late, guys. I'm on Thai time.
It's okay. Let me turn this off.
This is Robert and his beautiful wife, Rachel. And she is Vietnamese, and you guys live there part-time.
Yes.
Yeah, very cool. Robert donated to, I got to tell you about, we met up with the teacher today. I'll tell you about it in a minute, but he donated this morning. I told him I wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not, but anyway, it's coming together. So, yeah, you guys cold?
A little bit, isn't it? It's a little chilly.
Well, let's order some food. Oh, Robert's got a channel too. He's got like 400 and how many? 400?
I just got another one, 441.
441,000.
No! that was they tricked me.
He's got a friend that works.
640 something. It was a joke.
But your friend works for YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah. And he started a channel, and she tricked him, and then he woke up one morning with like hundreds of thousands of
and then
subscribers.
They disappeared. I didn't know what. I thought, why do I only got a few views? And
well, you want me to share your channal?
if you could, I'd appreciate it.
I will. I'll put it. You guys check out his channel. Anyway, he's got about 40 or 60 videos. You guys check it out.
I got a lot.
I almost ate all the food before I turned on the video camera.
Uh-oh.
But Robert wanted this red curry, but he decided he didn't want it. But we ordered it anyway because it's good. I think you'll still like it. This is my yum mu ya, which is a spicy pork Vietnamese sausage. It's really good.
Red hot?
What's it called?
What's it called? Forgot? The hot? Good?
What is it?
Jalua.
Jalua? Jalua. In Vietnamese, obviously. Okay, very good. That looks pretty good, huh?
Got some curry up for grabs.
Yeah. That's a sea bass. In Thai language, that's pla kapong. Pla kapong, sea bass. And that's some fried pork. Mu tod. Mu tod. No fish sauce.
Looks a healthy little fish there, huh?
So let's do word of the day. Word of the day today is fish sauce. Fish sauce in Thai is nam pla. Pla is fish. Nam is like a liquid, like water. Nam pla is regular water. Nam is kind of just like a liquid. So nam pla.
Nam pla.
Nam pla is fish sauce.
I better remember that one. Nam pla. My allergies.
He can't have it if he's got an EpiPen. He says I'm going to have to step on his face and stab him in the heart with it if he has fish sauce. So.
If I eat that thing, I'll be flopping on the ground, worse than the fish was.
Well, let's eat, and then we'll ask him some questions about Vietnam.
Okay.
So much smoke from bike riding. Oh, they're burning the fields, you know.
They had some fire going here earlier today.
So you guys live in Vietnam 8 months out of the year, you said?
Yes, 8 months out of the year, and we come here for a couple, split it up. Maybe 1 month here, 2 or 3 in Vietnam.
How long have you lived in Vietnam?
Well, it's been going on maybe 8 or 10 years.
Wow.
Yes.
How old are you?
In my 60s.
I'm
18 plus. 18 plus.
Okay. So, how do you stay there? What kind of visa do you have?
Where I book my airplane, I have the guy sent it to the Vietnamese embassy. I get a 5-year visa, multiple entry. So when I come in, they give me 6 months right off the bat. And because I come to Thailand for a month or 3 weeks, I don't need to get the temporary residency. And I pay $100 for 5 years. And I find out that's all I need. Now I'm married to a Vietnamese, I can get the temporary residency card, which I believe is up to, you're good for 5 years. I could be wrong, but I've heard 5 years. And then they have the business visa, which I don't have a business.
But you can get U.S. citizens can get probably anybody. I can get a 6-month.
Yeah, the U.S. If you do it, have a travel agency or you figure out how to do it, send it to the Vietnam thing. Once the U.S. comes, they'll give you 6 months in entry, unless they don't like it.
So what's the hardest thing about Vietnam that you don't like?
Trying to figure the language out.
So you guys have a house there?
Yes, she has a house there.
Can you buy a house in Vietnam?
I can buy a condo.
Like the same as in Thailand?
Yes,
basically.
yes. But I got her house, and I got her sisters. We have a room at her sisters, and then she got brothers, so. And then we're always gone.
What's the best thing you like about Vietnam?
Going to the island and the people.
Yeah.
The people there are just so friendly, interesting to talk to. Some speak good English, some broken English, but just the people, the people.
So, because of the Vietnam War,
yes,
a lot of people who've never been to Vietnam, they ask me if, especially here in Thailand, if there's any friction that they've noticed from Vietnamese people, any kind of hostilities against them.
There's no friction whatsoever. I know people that fought in the Vietnam War. They actually live there now, and all that's past tense. That's history.
So what about the police, or is there any problems? I know we got to be careful what we say, but do you have any problems dealing with officials in normal life there?
I have no problems with the police. I don't break the law. I don't disrespect anybody, and I don't have any problems. I've ridden a motorcycle. I don't have a license, but I've ridden it, but I always wear a helmet.
Is there a fine for that if you don't have a license?
I'm sure there is, but I've never had the problem. I should go get a license. If you have a license in your country and you live there, you can take it in and get a license in Saigon.
So what's the average, to convert it into U.S. dollars, an average price for a condo?
Oh God, they're going up. What's the one in Saigon, your sister? Used to be 100,000. Now it's
U.S.
The property's up 200,000-300,000 now. It's property's worth a fortune now. And
so when I was there, I noticed the infrastructure was really good. Like they had a lot of stuff going on with the roads and the building. Is the infrastructure to you safe?
they're starting to get better. They're working on some bypass for Saigon, bridges and roadways, but still behind schedule. And they're also working on a subway, which is behind schedule. Something went wrong and slowed it down, so that's behind schedule.
So Vietnam's an easy place to live temporarily. What about for the whole year? Is it easy for a foreigner to live there on a year-to-year basis?
Oh, it's easy. I've talked to people that actually they came from Thailand over there. They're there. And after 6 months, they get on a bus right before and they go to Cambodia. They have coffee or some spend the night, but usually they go and hang a couple hours, turn around, come back in, and they get another 6 months on entry. And they love it. They don't feel harassed, but they just follow the rules. They don't disrespect people. It's like anywhere. You disrespect people, you have problems with them or the police.
You get what you get.
Yeah.
So what about cost of living, value for your dollar? Do you think Thailand is better than Vietnam? Will your dollar go further there?
In Vietnam, it goes farther. Yes.
Okay. So the cost of living and the cost of goods is a little bit cheaper
in Vietnam because the Thai baht is strong right here. So yeah, Vietnam is a lot cheaper.
In Saigon is expensive.
Well, any tourist attraction, in tourist area you'll pay more. It's like anywhere. Thailand, tourist area you pay more, but in the country, you go to a market or the restaurant. It's like here, where you live. it's cheaper. But if you go into Bangkok, you're paying a fortune. Same in Saigon, you know, certainly. But they don't have. I've never seen where they see a foreigner and they got to pay. You got to pay more. I've never seen that in never happened to me in Vietnam.
Right.
You know, the price is a price in Vietnam for so far. You know, I could, you never know, it could run into a disaster, but never.
Well, I had a guy, I have several people that ask me all the time, and I had made a video about this a while back, if I could survive in Thailand on my own. But if I was on my own, I wouldn't live in Thailand permanently anyway. I would travel to Vietnam or Cambodia or Laos. Personally, I would travel and see the world. So
that's the best way to do it.
Yeah. So I mean, I wouldn't try to be permanent, and that's just me, you know, personally. Yeah. But so Vietnam, you know, is definitely an option for that.
Very safe. You know, the single guy who wants to go there and just nest somewhere.
Yeah.
You do your research, talk to locals. You know, as long as you stay out of Saigon. You can go to Long An, find a place. There's a guy in Long An, he pays about $275 or $300 a month. He has a room, his utilities are paid, he has a TV, I don't know what he watches, but he gets street food and he's happy, he's very happy. Yeah. He used to live in Virginia, no, he was Texas, went to Virginia, and then he's in Vietnam. After his 8th time, he's there now, come and going. But he's happy. He feels safe.
So if you had like $1,000 US a month, you could live pretty comfortably, you think, in Vietnam?
Yeah, as long as you're not in Saigon, because the rent's high in Saigon. But you go, I know Da Nang, people rent a whole place, a couple floors for like $5 or $5.50. But you go in the outskirts of Saigon, in the country or a little out, different towns, you can find cheaper places, very cheap. You know, very cheap.
Well, very cool. Well, I don't want to keep this video going too long. It's already long enough. But I thank you for answering the questions. Anyway, guys, don't forget, I left the link on the bottom if you are interested in donating money for the kids' school. It's going to be fun, going to be awesome. I thank you very much for watching today's video. We got Pak Chong next.
It's always good helping the kids.
That's going to be fun, yeah.
Always good to do something for the children, always.
Yeah, you guys check out the video that I put out on the last time. It was a very heartwarming experience for me. It was very difficult for me to make that video. They wanted me to stand up and give a speech afterwards, like, I'd rather take a kidney punch. There's no way I'm going to get up and be able to talk to these kids.
How can somebody refuse helping somebody that?
Well, I'm only doing this because a lot of people missed out on the opportunity last time, and I promised I would do this again to try to do that. So
I'm in.
Anyway, guys, if you like the video, please don't forget to click like. As always, please subscribe. I promise I won't send you anything in the mail.
More beer.
And I'll see you guys on the next video.
You want another one? I want more beer.
One more beer.
Two more beers. Two more. Bye.
They coming.